Hi, my name is Douglas. I'm an environmental scientist with over 25 years of experience conducting environmental site assessments for real estate transactions. I'm currently personally searching for either land or a house in North Carolina, specifically in Lee, Chatham, or Harnett counties, just south of Raleigh. And I thought I'd share with you in real time me clearing a property for issues to be aware of. And today, I am just going to show a general principle looking at three parcels really quickly. This first parcel is actually in Wake County. There's no picture for it, but it's 6 acres, 6.5 acres for $100,000 in Wake County. If you people know what Wake County's real estate is doing right now, that is an alarm bell by itself. That is way too inexpensive. Uh, Heavily wooded lot, 6 acres, has a perk test, so that's good. If we look at the price history, it was 4.25 million dollars in July 2020, and then changed to $100,000 in November 2020. What in the world is going on here? This has got to be something. So we're going to pull the map out here. I'm going to show our lot lines. So it's this piece of parcel right here, Juniper Branch. So there's a little bit of wetland here. It does perk, so I'm sure all this up here is the good land. Residential area, there's gonna be nothing wrong with this parcel, so why is it so cheap? Let's see if it gives a road view. Nope. Satellite. There's greenhouses, lot lines. So what we're gonna do is just on this one, we're gonna go to Pagan Road, Raleigh, North Carolina. See if we can find this bad boy on a map. There's the nursery we just saw, Juniper Branch. There's our parcel right there. And the thing we want to notice is there is parcel lines all across the back here. Houses, 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 property. So their only access to a road is right here. And if we jump down here with a version here, you actually can't get to this parcel. You literally cannot get to this parcel. There's no access to this parcel. There's a creek wall there. I don't know where the, yeah, like I don't think you can actually get to this parcel. I bet that's the parcel lines right there. That looks like parcel lines, which means the parcel is the creek. So their access is practically through the creek. Let's say, yeah. So the reason this property is it's inaccessible. It's technically landlocked. We're going to do this again. This is one in Sanford. It is a beautiful 35-acre lot for $132,000. That's actually a really, really good price. But again, if we look at this map here, they're showing us the parcel here. It's landlocked. There's no road to this house. There's no connecting parcel. You cannot get to it from a road. So if you can't get to the parcel, how are you going to use it? You can't cross somebody else's land. There is no dedicated easement or anything like that. So this land is landlocked. It's not. You can't do anything with it. You could probably use it for timber, but you'd still have. I don't even. Yeah, getting access to this land, this is not what you want to look for. You want to make sure that you have preferably parcel lands all the way to a road, which, I mean, this one shows parcel lines all the way to the road, but then when you go to the road, you actually can't use, you can literally see the parcel lines on top of the bridge embankment on that one, or the culvert embankment. So you can actually physically get to that property because there was the fence edge. There was that thing. Yeah. So the parcel on that one, that is the parcel lines right there on over the top of this culvert. So how do you get a driveway over a creek? It doesn't happen. So that would explain why this parcel went from $4.25 million, which is what 6 acres in Wake County would go to $100,000. You actually cannot get to it. And obviously they made the neighbors mad because this neighbor over here was not willing to sell them an access. And this one right here, you just literally look at the map and there's no access. I have a third one here. This one gives a little bit more demonstration. They have a map here, cleared, cleared, cleared. This is what they call a deeded easement. So in this case, the parcel is not technically landlocked, but you don't own your access. You only have right of access. So there's a deeded easement shown here to get to the property. That's better than being completely landlocked, but it can restrict what you do with the property if you don't actually own the access. You just have right of use. So those are just a couple of things to be aware of when you're looking for property and things is how do you get to the property? If you cannot get to the property, you can't use the property. So this one right here is literally an environmental obstruction. The access is a creek. You cannot physically get to the property. This one right here has no access to the property at all. There's no property lines or roads or anything to the property. And then this one right here is they have a deeded easement. So that is how you would get to this property. So you actually do have access. You just have to figure out if you like the idea of not technically owning your access, you just have an easement. So those are just things to be aware of when you're looking for property.